We're definitely going to have some fun reliving this game, this rivalry. Michigan looking for back-to-back wins in the series, believe it or not, for the first time since 1999 and 2000. That is incredible to say. This game opened up in the beginning of the season with Ohio State as a 14-point favorite. Opened up the week with Ohio State as an 8-point favorite, now down to 7.5. And again, Blake Corum said yesterday, he was giving turkeys away. He said he would play this week. He said he's fine. How effective he'll be, we just don't know. Donovan Edwards, question mark as well. Regardless of that, look, this is where legends are made. This is where people get an opportunity, and it's next man up. The top two running backs for Ohio State are out too. Jackson Smith and Jigba is probably going to be out too. It's no excuse whatsoever, the injuries. And I know these are our best players, Michigan's best players, but still, it's no excuse. Next man up, man. C.J. Stokes, Isaiah Gash, let's go. Andrell Anthony, make a play. Roman Wilson, make a play. Ronnie Bell, go make a play. Who's this kid, this tall freshman?
Clemens.
He was terrific.
No, he was terrific.
Yeah.
Oh, the tight end.
The tight end.
Yeah,
are you kidding me? True freshman.
That was Tom
Are you
Kennedy.
kidding me? This guy, Lovejoy? Is that his name?
Yeah.
He's like a hell of an athlete.
Oh, my God. Where's Schoonmaker? Can Schoonmaker come back, please?
He's like a hell of an athlete. They were talking about him early on in the season. But look, this is a game. Like, you talk about Michigan being a brand. You talk about Michigan having a certain level of recruits. Like, Michigan can recruit to go against Ohio State. Like, this is those moments where guys get injured. So what? You're Michigan. Like, you're not Bowling Green complaining about your starting quarterback being hurt. You're Michigan. So what? Next man up. We played Ohio State my junior year. Jason Avant was our best third down receiver. Even my senior year, Jason Avant was our third down. We know we're going to Jason. He has a size 3X glove. He's catching everything sticky. Jason got hurt first series of the game. Carl Tabb had to come in. Carl Tabb didn't play all year. Carl Tabb, right?
I remember Carl Tabb.
Ann Arbor Huron, one of the
quarterback, wasn't he?
Wide
Came
receiver.
in as a quarterback.
He's wide receiver.
Oh, was he?
Wide
I knew he was a wide receiver at Michigan, but I wasn't sure if he
fast.
came in as if he played high school quarterback.
Carl Tabb didn't play that year. Like, he didn't play, and now all of a sudden, because this is his sophomore year, he's got to come in for Jason Avant, our main man on third down. We're playing Ohio State. They're number 2 in the country. Carl Tabb had 3 catches for 60 yards.
Hey, hell, didn't Jermaine Gonzalez have a big day against Ohio State one year?
That'd be a negative.
Or at least a one play. I mean, that you
Michigan
remember
State.
these guys. Maybe it was
Michigan State, the double
But
pass,
you remember these guys that had one play. I mean, look, we're still talking
You
about.
go to Michigan for this game.
Yeah, and even if you're a starter, I mean, we're still talking about Tishmanga Biakabatuka from 1995.
313
I mean, these players that have had big games like this.
Once again, why was Tim even playing that game? Tyrone Wheatley broke his ankle. So that was an opportunity that he got because somebody got hurt. He stepped up. You go to Michigan, you got to step up. You guys got to make some plays. I need Andrew Anthony. I need Clemens. I need all these guys to walk into this game a little bit different, man. I need you guys to be physical. Like, I need you to instill your will on Ohio State and make them feel it at the point of attack. Ohio State is beatable. We've watched that the last 4 weeks. We've seen it last year when Michigan beat them. Michigan can beat Ohio State, but it's got to happen early, and they can't get down.
And they have to do it up front as well. That offensive line has to dominate Ohio State's offensive line.
Like last year.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And the defensive line has to dominate Ohio State's offensive line, which is Michigan's strength up front. And I think they can do it. And I don't care about the injuries. You play with who you got. Yeah. They're going to be playing injured too. You play with who you got, and you take your chances. There's a college football playoff on the line, and probably, if you somehow win this game, you get your guys, give them a month to get healthy.
Yeah, you play some
Look
bums.
out, man.
You play some bums in the Big Ten West. The big thing about this is this game lines up for Michigan like it lined up for them last year. Ohio State's defense can't stop the run. Like, Ohio State's defense is struggling in the middle. They can't stop the run. They look very similar to Detroit Lions a couple weeks ago, not being able to stop the run from the linebacker position. You guys run the ball better than anybody in the country. Like, that's your strength. Your offensive line is about to win that award, whatever that award is called. They're going to win that back-to-back years. Impose your will. And also, you know what that does? It keeps the clock going. It keeps C.J. Stroud off the field. It's Michigan's house. That's their best game plan.
You got anything there? You got anything to add, Baz?
Dynamite drop in, Monty.
Jesus. Dynamite.
Yeah.
You guys are just, you guys got it all, man. It's good.
Good.
You guys got it. What more can I add?
I don't know.
Just get the field goal
Is that
kicker.
backhanded?
Get Moody on the field. That's what I say.
Jake Moody, man.
Well, they got to keep Moody off the field. They got to score touchdowns this week because Jake Moody field goals is not going to get it done.
Nah.
They're not going to beat Ohio State with field goals. They got to do it with touchdowns. They have got to get in the end zone, and they have got to be having a couple of wrinkles up their sleeve. They might need a trick play. Whatever happened to the read option with J.J. McCarthy, by the way?
Ryan, remember,
They're saving
everything.
They're saving it.
Everything is saved.
It went by the wayside. They have to they literally on that first drive, I need them to be creative, and I need them to take the reins off a little bit. They got to get JJ a touchdown pass or a touchdown run or a very feel good drive so that he has the confidence. Because Ryan, I told you, it's a different animal when you're playing in Columbus. It's a different beast playing in Columbus. That sea of scarlet and gray, those mean ass fans. It's a tough place to play. The best thing for a young guy, 100%. The best thing for a young guy, get him an early successful drive. So now he's already locked and loaded. He knows he's good, and then he can rock for the rest of the game. Don't try to wait till the fourth quarter to get him going.
I watched Michigan all year. I watched Ohio State most of the year. I just don't know how you stay with that offense of theirs. I don't. And the way
you were saying the same thing last year, though, I bet.
No, not as much.
No.
Last year I had more confidence because of the players that we had. We had 3 number 1 picks on defense. I know.
No, I'm not saying anything.
I'm just saying they're gonna put up 30-something points. You see Michigan's offense putting that up at the beginning of the year. We're saying, how many times are they going to score over 40? Now, can you even see them scoring 30?
Yes.
You can?
Yeah, they scored 42 last year with 5 rushing touchdowns.
That's last year.
I understand that, but why can't they do that this year?
I understand what you're saying. You have every right to have some reservations about it. But Michigan's this close. Like in terms of J.J. McCarthy completing his pass, they're this close yesterday, or Saturday, from another 21 points or another 28 points and blowing that thing wide open. You had
I saw the drops and all that.
So you have those things, and just look at all year. The plays have been there. Some plays have been there. JJ has to have a moment. JJ's got to have a moment with himself before the game. He's got to have a moment during the game where he's like, hey, look, man, I'm built for this. JJ, you got to say, look, I'm built for this. I'm here for a reason. Harbaugh chose me for a reason. I'm 5-star for a reason because I'm that guy. He's got to have that moxie and that attitude and go in that game with that.